Today I ask you to open your hearts and minds as we shine a light on a deeply emotional journey. The journey of incarcerated mothers and other individuals who, on this Mother's Day, pour their souls into letters to their children and for some to their own mothers, offering heartfelt apologies and expressions of love. Now, these are not just words on paper. They reveal the raw emotions of hope, regret, longing, and a desire for forgiveness. I urge you to truly listen with compassion, for within these words lies the power of redemption and the potential for healing that we all can understand. Rise Maximum Radio presents Mother's Day Heartfelt Letters from Behind Bars. I am Vanessa Agard. Welcome.
My name is Mrs. Smith. Lived a life with great success at a powerful job. Been a devoted wife and mother, and finding time to empower the youth within my community of origin. 4 years ago, my life changed, but not just my life, mainly my kings, family, friends, community, and colleagues. Unfortunately, I can't change the past, but I can take this opportunity to say sorry for the sudden changes, therapy sessions, and pain that my kings, family, friends, community, and colleagues that loves me endured and still continues to endure. Never in my wildest dreams I thought that I would be diagnosed with mental illness, or even that mental health issues can change my fairy tale into a dark horror story. I can't never recover being separated from my kings and loved ones 4 years apart. 4 years apart, time lost, never to be regained. This is what I have to say to you. My first king, you're graduating this year and I'm missing it because we're apart for now. I'm so sorry. I miss your confirmation, your award ceremony at school, and your visit to meet the president. I wasn't there to comfort you when you missed our first virtual visit, and you cried asking and saying, how long now? So long you haven't seen your mom. Your performances with the National Steel Instrument, or trying to wake me up by playing the song from Titanic on the keyboard. I love missing, well, I really miss poetry devices. And our dinners, every Christmas, every birthday, every holiday. I wish I was around to celebrate with you, and those hugs and your facial expressions when I finish a story that you thought I didn't know. Our movie nights, our pet Sky, you named her because her eyes were blue. You playing or reading, making your breakfast. I just miss staring at you and thinking, where did the time go? Now I'm away, and I can't get that back. That time has been lost. That moment has been lost for both of us. It's lost, and I'm sorry, isn't enough to heal the pain that we are experiencing. In fact, nothing and no one can help us right now but God. I'm grateful for the time I get to see you, maybe twice a year or so, but every single day, I wish I could be there with you. You still continue to make me very proud at school. I love you. My youngest king. Look how you've grown. I can't believe that you're almost my height. I miss preparing you for R.I.S.E and celebrating your success. I miss your first Holy Communion, and I don't know any of your friends. I'm sorry that you can't talk about me to your peers because of where I am. I miss learning, watching you learn to swim and dealing with your brother when he turns off the light. When you cry, I can't comfort you. When you want to lap my tummy. I remember when the first time you came to see me here and you asked if there's a TV in my room. You don't mind staying. But what cuts the most is after you left. My mother said that you cried yourself to sleep. And you cried even when you got up, refusing to be cheered up because all you missed was me. My kings, I can't fix anything right now, but we trust in God to help us on this painful journey. So in our heart room, we can talk to Him about our anger, shame, and pain. Nothing else can help us. Right now, I know that I have hurt you both. One day I pray that we can heal and move forward and accept that which we have lost and enjoy the very little time we get together. I love you, Mommy. I would like to also take this time to advise anyone who don't understand the effects of mental illness that you should take care of yourselves. You should take care of yourself, because if I wasn't so stubborn and wasn't so driven by work and other things, I would not be here. So take advice as well from other people. And remember, this is not a place for anyone, especially a mother.
Good morning, my name is Julia Ramine, and I have been incarcerated for the past 22 years. I am the proud mother of 3 beautiful children, and I am blessed to have me 8 grandchildren. I grew up in a very dysfunctional home. My mom was our sole provider. I grew up without knowing love, true value, or sense of self. And because of such, I was very rebellious. Because of my rebelliousness, it led me down a slippery pathway. Growing up in poverty makes you want things, need things, and desire things. Most of all, love, acceptance, want to be known. These are the things that my mother couldn't give. The first time I hear my mom told me that she loved me was when I was incarcerated behind bars. And it broke my heart even today that my mom is not with me when we have now started to generate a better relationship. My time in prison has taught me to love me. Prison has taught me not only about self, but about the way other people expect you to be. Beside culture, beside religion, education is key. Key in enhancing you to become the better you. I am the healthier me today because of prison. Prison is healing a malignant arm of society, and it starts with us, the incarcerated. I am thankful and I am blessed for all the opportunities that was afforded to me. But still I'm incarcerated and away from my children, away from my loved ones, and it hurts even more because it took so many years for me to actually be able to establish a better relationship with my mom. Today I have a letter before me that I wrote, and this letter is to my children and to my mom. To my mom, I know that I have failed you also. I was your child, and I betrayed your love and your care. I couldn't imagine how you've suffered watching me having to endure this and waiting for me to come home. The pain I've caused, I cannot undo, and I deeply regret every decision that led us to this point. For over 5 years, I sat alone on that row, facing the unimaginable. And it was during that time that I began to truly reflect on everything I had lost and how much I've hurt you all. That time has taught me a lot about myself, about my own pains, my own shortcomings, and my struggles to find redemption. I cannot ask you for forgiveness, as I have no right to expect it. I only want you to know that I remain yours. I have worked hard to change. I've sought after education, personal growth, and healing. I want you to know that I have learned and I have grown. I hope that one day, if I'm ever given a chance, I can make amends. But until then, know that I truly love you, and daily I try to find peace within me. I love you, and I try to undo the past daily. My love for you have never wavered. I love you all, and I continue to do so daily with all my heart, Julia. My advice that I would give to mothers is to never let your children go without knowing how important and valuable they are to you. Children needs to hear the words, I love you, you're beautiful, and you're precious. Your children is your future. Don't play with it.
My name is Renee. I am 27 years of age. I've been incarcerated almost 5 years now. And it's been a really tough journey because, I came from a life that I thought I had it together. I grew up in an abusive home with alcoholic parents who owned a bar. So therefore, I was exposed to a lot of abuse, toxic language, obscene drunk men, and it took a toll on me. But nobody knew because I didn't have anybody to speak to, nobody that understood. My parents wasn't really there for me. They wouldn't allow me to go anywhere else but school, which was essential, but it was more than I needed as a child. And as I got older, I craved the emotional attachment, a connection, a love from my father, who was very cold and heartless. I never in my life called my father daddy. He was never a dad. So growing up, getting older, I yearned for this emotional love, trying to seek it from an older man, but I wasn't willing to give what he wanted in return. So therefore the abuse started, the blackmail, and I had no one to talk to because nobody understood. I was screaming and no one was hearing a thing. I entered a dark hole, a dark path that I was lost and I was hopeless, and I fell, and up to now I have not recovered myself. So I want to read a letter of me apologizing to my mom for how my life ended. Up here right now. I don't even know how to begin this letter. Guilt and suffering precedes me. My spirit is weak, while so much pain engulfs my heart. I know words can't make up for being absent when you needed me the most. Day and night I cry with the fact that you're fighting stage 4 cancer, and I'm not by your side. It sends daggers into my heart, literally, every time I breathe. I yearn to hold you close again, as it cripples me knowing how urgently and drastically you need my care, comfort, and attention. Being so out of reach makes me question my purpose for living every day. Is it worth working hard to achieve all the accolades if you're not with me to enjoy and celebrate? What's life without you? What's love and companionship if it's not yours? How could soulmates be separated? I feel lost, hopeless. Pain I've never felt before. Your only daughter, your last baby, taken away. I am never alone, yet lonely. Something is always missing. A gap that can only be filled by you. No substitutes, I need you. I feel deep within it's my fault you are ill to the extent of barely holding on. The stress of course deteriorated your body and spirit to the point I don't recognize my mummy anymore. Where was once flesh and happiness, there is now bones, sadness, sagging skin, a head without hair, and a face that doesn't remember how to smile. You can never imagine how I crave to see you and hold you again, not just for a moment, but for the rest of your life. I would not be able to live with myself if you leave me, Mom. Not like this, not now. I am not ready. I never will be. I haven't weaned off yet. I can't let go. We have so many more memories to make. My mind is consumed with thoughts of you and how much damage I've caused and is still causing. Not just by being in prison, but by not making the right decisions and not being all that you've worked and invested in me to be. You've sacrificed a lot as a single mom, provided the best education, grew me up respectably and spiritually grounded, yet I've failed and disappointed you by not making good use of it. You've always been my number one supporter. When my life took a dark turn, you were my light. All my friends disappeared, but you, who I took for granted, stuck with me. Loyalty I didn't deserve. You've given so much of yourself, and it eats away at my soul that I didn't treat it well. You are a beautiful, resilient, strong, virtuous woman, a captivating aura that I missed getting lost in. I'll never give up fighting for you in prayer. You are not alone. I love you more than my heart permits. You've carried my burdens and you've carried yours. Now at age 73, your body is giving up. I want to run to your rescue, but these bars and chains are restraining me. Forgive me for not being there to take you to chemotherapy, to make you healthy meals, or even hugging you until you doze off to sleep. I know your thoughts are endless. I know your nights are restless. I know your tears that well up in your eyes are countless, because my actions were careless. But from now on, I promise, I'll work hard to be the person you've molded me to be, and exert all the wonderful qualities you've instilled, to make better use of my education and skills, adding to productivity, making you the proud mom you always wanted to be. So, my advice to young people and young girls in particular. Sometimes we yearn for certain things, and when we chase after it in the wrong ways, the wrong people, it leads us to destruction. We need to find a way to find therapy for ourselves, talk to someone, heal ourselves, take care of your self-care, your mental health. Love yourself first, because nobody else would love you the way you could love yourself. And try to build your confidence, because once your confidence is up, no one can break you. And never try to depend on somebody, because everybody is humans and humans will fail you. Seek God and that spiritual health, stay grounded, and do whatever makes you you. Because when you're broken, nobody else can fix your pieces. You'll be screaming and nobody understands. You alone talking that language, and only you can be there for you.
My name is Shia, and being here today, bring pain to my heart, being incarcerated for 6 years plus. Right? The issue is that this is that it's alright to do for my mom's girl, because although she was here for me, she's still here for me in this time, and you understand? I feel she a lot. I want to show she my apology. I can't really show it now how I thought now, but I show how my heart feel. So this is dedicated Dedicated to my mom, my queen, my comforter, my provider, good and bad times. Even though I was weak, choose the easy way out of poverty. I leave my mom's out as a single parent, at least she by herself, to fight on her own. I couldn't go through, I couldn't face poverty, I couldn't face living without. So I chose the easy way out. And the easy way out take me 6 years of my life. 6 years. And was the easy I could describe about this place is pain. That's what I could really describe. YTC from the age 16 years. Now we are transferred to MSP now, currently is. And I feel as a man, as I feel my mother as she oldest son. And my little brothers and sisters supposed to be looking up at me. Behind bars. For a crime which I have committed, and I do the crime, so I pay the time right now, and I want the youths and everybody know that jail not nice, but so before you go and pick up a gun or look to go and do a robbery, it's jail and grave now, so my advice is by brothers and sisters, crime will pay. You don't know, you say you will get through, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, but whatever day will come. Understand that? You will get caught, you will not get caught. So now, when I understand the meaning of this word, sorry, the meaning of this word, remorse. I want my mother to forgive me. Forgive me for feeling. Forgive me for not understanding the words she was telling me when I was away. Son, come home. Son. I wasn't here. I didn't understand and I didn't want it to hear, but my friends was more important at that time. Which I thought, that wasn't the truth. I thought the love on the block. I thought the love on the block was more strong than my motherly love. That was not true. The love is just for a short period of time. So everybody to know that crime don't pay. Crime don't pay. And if you have somebody in your life, like your mother, grandma, anybody, a guardian, and they talk and take heed. Because to wait for to go on with me, I alive still, and at least I ain't dead, but to go wait before it's too late now. To wait for it too late. So I just tell my mother, the only person that's still here for me and there for me, that I apologize, for not listening, for dropping out of school, going down a road that I didn't know. I never have vision in jail. Never have vision being in a cell for 24, 23 hours, uncomfortable. I can't even sleep. Mommy, I apologize. I apologize for not listening to you, for not being there for you and my siblings. One day I will get back the chance, and I'm hoping that I could make up for the time I've lost with you. Love you, man. Mom, Mommy, this letter for you. This letter is dedicated to my queen, my comforter in good and bad times. Provided every time when I needed you and I have failed you. I was weak and choosing the easy way out of poverty. But I should have been by your side firmly the way you were always for me. I'm behind bars 6 years now from a teenager to YTC to a man at maximum security prison. Where I hear your words echoing in my head every single day. Son, come home. Son, choose your friends wisely. They will carry you, but they will never bring me back. Now, when I understand the meaning of those words, it is a little too late. Not too late because I have asked God for forgiveness. And I believe. Now I ask, I'm writing this letter for you, for your forgiveness, Mama. For all the times you were there for me as a single mother, I have left you. As your first son, I have left you alone and broken, hurt and embarrassed you to the fullest for the acts I have committed, which you have never taught me. I've learned from the influence from the ones I taught with my friends, thinking the love on the block was the same as my motherly love. I know better now that I was wrong for putting my friends in front of you. Mommy, I apologize. This is, I say this on my heart for you, Mommy. I do this. I love you and I'm very, very sorry.
I am Grace Cupid. I've been incarcerated for the past 8 years. I am now serving a prison sentence because of my poor choice, and I have no one to blame but myself. You see, I grew up in a home with morals, values, and lots of love. But somewhere along the road, I went astray. Not knowing the consequence for my action did not only affected me, but also my family. I wrote a letter of apology to my family, and I want to start with my mommy. Mommy, I am sorry for the hurt and the pain I've put you through. Had I listened to you when you were advising me, I would not be in this current situation. And you would not be taking my responsibility of taking care of my children. I have failed you as your eldest child. I've disappointed you and I've caused you a lot of grief. But I'm sorry, Mom. From the depths of my heart, I am really sorry. If I have to turn back the clock, I would do things differently. Please forgive me, Mom. I love you so, so much. To my eldest son. Joel, you are a married man now, and I have missed that big part of your life. I know deep down you wanted me to be there to see that moment. And for that, I am very, very sorry. Please forgive me. I will never leave you like that again. I love you, Papa. Joel, you are 14, and I pray to God that I get to see you married. And if I can't, I am asking you to please forgive me. I will never hurt you like that again, Papa. I love you, Mama. Joshua, I have disappointed you. I have hurt you. But I will never hurt you like that again. It is my desire to see you again and to be there for you. I am sorry. So, so sorry. I love you, son. Jada and Felicia. When I left you all, you were just 9 and 8 years old. Where you all needed me the most. I didn't get to see you become young ladies. I wasn't even there to support you in your C exams. When I come out, both of you will be young adults. That means I'm also missing out a big part of your life. Please forgive me for hurting you all like this. And if I could turn back the hands of time, I will never leave you guys ever again. Please, please forgive me. I love you all so much. I'm sorry for everything. I love you, Mommy. I love my family with all my heart. And I promise to never ever hurt you guys like that again. My advice to all mothers out there, especially the ones that are incarcerated. We cannot turn back the hands of time. But we could do things to better ourselves in here so when we go out, we can make it up to our family. Because I intend to make it up. And no, I can't, bring back lost time. But when I go out, I want to make it up to my family. Because I know I have disappointed them. I have hurt them. So please, you have the opportunity in here to do something with yourself so when you go out, you can be a better person to your family and to society. And for the ones who outside here who never committed a crime or who didn't get caught, please appreciate the moment that you have with your family. And don't let nobody take it away from you, not even you. And remember, every action has consequences. So please, take care of yourself. Happy Mother's Day.
My name is R. Gardner. I'm an American. I've been incarcerated here in Trinidad and Tobago for the last 7 months. I have here a letter of apology from my mother. To my unforgettable mother. I wish that I could be there with you today in person, to give you a hug and to tell you how much I love you. Even though the circumstances are unclear, I wanted to use this opportunity to paint a clear picture of what is truly in my heart. Ma, I am so incredibly sorry. Sorry for the choices that I made that led me to where I am today. Sorry for making you travel thousands of miles just to see me, your son, at his lowest point. Sorry for causing you, my mother, so much pain, worry, and difficulty. I'm especially sorry for the embarrassment and the shame my actions have brought upon you and our family. I know this is a heavy burden for anyone to carry, and I feel truly heartbroken that I put you, my mother, through that. You deserve the pride and joy I promised, and I'm so sorry I let you down in this way. Ma, you have always been my rock, but did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? I think about all the sacrifices you made for me throughout my life, all the times you've been there for me, even when things were tough. Your love has always been a constant, unwavering light in my life, and I am so grateful for your strength and examples of love, especially now. I deeply regret the hurt I've caused. I understand the full gravity of the consequences of my actions, not just for myself, but for you. I know I've caused you countless sleepless nights and put a strain on our relationship. But being here has given me time to reflect and learn. The Bible you brought for me has become my shield and buckler, and I use it daily to help me better understand myself and make changes in my life. I want you to know that I am committed to becoming a better person, someone you can truly be proud of. More than anything, I hope that one day you can forgive me. I long for the chance to rebuild our relationship and make amends. When I'm back home, I want to be a source of support, of comfort, and of joy in your life. I want to be there for you, just as you have always been there for me. Ma, you are the best person, the best mother a person can ask for. Your love is everything to me. You are the wind beneath my wings. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Your Bambino, Richard. To the youth, I hope you can learn from my experience so far, and you can reflect on your life and say how you can make better decisions to avoid ending up in this situation. There is nothing glorious about being in jail. There's nothing glorious about being away from your loved ones. And there's nothing nice about having them worry for you or letting them down. So I hope you can take my letter of apology to my mother and look inside and ask yourself the hard questions. How can you avoid this in the future?
In closing, a mother behind prison walls on Mother's Day serves as a powerful act of empathy and public support, offering insights into their unique challenges while fostering awareness and understanding of a broad social implications of incarceration. These letters serve as words of wisdom. Remember, all poor choices comes with consequences. Thank you. We would like to wish all mothers of Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the entire world, a
Happy Mother's Day.
We at R.I.S.E Maximum Radio would like to thank our Acting Commissioner of Prisons, Mr. Carlos R.I.S.E, our Deputy Commissioner of Prisons, Offender Management and Corrections, Mr. Sherwin Bruce, and our Assistant Commissioner of Prisons, Public Relations and Communications, Mr. Ricardo Das, for making all this possible. Thank you all once again for watching. We really do appreciate your support. Please feel free to subscribe, like and share our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.